Hey everybody, Ruth aka Book Jedi here, and as you can tell, this is my haul for June 2016. And knowing me, it's not going to be the only haul I do this month because I have no restraint. So let's get started because this is 12 books. So the first book I'm going to show you is by James Patterson. It's Zoo by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, and I'm sorry if I butchered it. A lot of people, I heard a lot of good things about this, and I heard a lot of good things about James Patterson. From what I remember about this is that basically it's about like what will happen if zoo animals escaped from the zoos and started attacking people. And it's kind of odd with how two situations are right now, so yeah. The second book is being advertised not only on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media, but there are commercials for this book plus one of James Patterson's other books. And this is James Patterson's Book Shots, Zoo 2, with Max Dillago or something like that. Another name I can't pronounce. But this is book shots to this book. So it's a continuation about what would happen if zoo animals and other wildlife were to attack humans, just as humans attacked animals. The next book I got from Barnes & Noble is Blue Asylum by Kathy Heppenstall. It's about this woman in the South in like the 1800s or 1700s where it was still like really major slavery times, and this woman's husband kills a shitload of people, and she gets put into a mental hospital because she knows his secret. So I can't wait to read this because I want to see if she gets any revenge on the husband for him putting her in a nut house. The next book I have seen on two booktubers pages, and one is Jessie the Reader, and I forgot the girl's name, but I've seen it on her page, and it is Julia Vanishes by Catherine Ian. This is about kind of like a Victorian book where this girl Julia has a gift that when she's in a group of people, she can vanish and nobody pays attention to her afterwards, and she can instantly vanish within a group of people. So far, I'm this far into it, and it is good. And it is good so far. The next book I got is I, Ripper by Stephen Hunter, and as the title suggests, it is about Jack the Ripper. Stories, it's a story about the murderer himself who killed prostitutes in the 1800s. And since I know a little bit about Jack the Ripper, this should be an interesting story to see how much the author took from history. The next book I think is a new release. It's called Beware That Girl by Teresa Tilton. I think that's how I pronounce her name. I don't know much about this. But from the back it says Survival of the Fittest Baby. So I'm assuming it's a survival YA book, and it's like from two different points of view. The next book is by Joe Hill, a recent release by the author. Joe Hill is the son of Stephen King, and this is kind of like a dystopian where the sickness gets out and people have to worry if they get tattooed with the virus, because if they get tattooed with the virus tattoos them, they at one point have to worry about self-combustion or auto-combustion or something like that. They just end up in fire. So it feels like a little bit of Ray Bradbury's Fireman, and like another version of a virus dystopia. Now the rest of these books I got from These two books are from last month that I didn't get to haul. And these two are from the Salvation Army, and this one is from the Dollar Spot. So this book is Shadow Tag by Louise Ederich. I don't know anything about it, but I got it from online from Thrift Books. And it was a recommendation, so I hope to get into it soon, mind you. The next book I got from Barnes & Noble's from the bargain bin, which is, from the bargain bin. And luckily I waited to get the book. It's called The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. And as I said, luckily I waited because it was $5.98 when I picked it up. I plan on reading this sometime in the winter. The next book I want to show you is the one that I got from the Dollar Tree. And it's by the author of The Art of Racing in the Rain. It's by Garth Stein, Sudden Light. I don't know what this is about, but I can't wait to get into it because the other book that he wrote was kind of a tearjerker, so I want to see if this one's a tearjerker. And the last two books I got from the Salvation Army. One is a rebuy because I think I lent it to a friend and didn't get it back. And it's called The Miniaturist by Jesse Burton. And I've heard little about this, but I heard, whatever I did hear, I heard good things about it. And the last book I'm going to show you is by Michael Chabon. I think that's how to pronounce his name. If I am slaughtering his name, I truly apologize. And initially it was purchased at one of my favorite bookstores in New York, The Strand, and it is called Telegraph Avenue. I've seen this, I think, on Books and Bullshit's channel. So I want to get into this one. I don't know much about it, or actually I don't know anything about it. But that was my haul for June, for the first half. If you've read any of these books, comment down below what you thought about them, and ciao for now.